All right, everyone, we are back with another Skill Saturday. And this week we are learning something which a lot of people are afraid of: public speaking. So, we're going to teach you all the tips, everything you need to know to be a great public orator. So, I think the first thing when you're approaching public speaking is go in with confidence. Be confident in knowing that everyone is going to remember every single word that you say. Every mistake, every people are gonna remember that. So just be confident knowing that you're gonna be remembered and not forgotten for everything you do when you're public speaking. Second thing you're gonna wanna do is know your audience. This is gonna help inform the vocabulary that you use. And also, when you have information about your audience, you can use that to blackmail them. And so those are the stages of the water cycle. And Gary, I see you getting up to leave. Hey, if you don't sit back down, I'll be putting your bank information on the line right now. So sit back down and finish listening to the speech. Also, when you know your audience, you can use a scapegoat to direct everyone's attention to someone else if your speech starts to go bad. And so that's why, okay, this is not going well. I know this is very embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as Jeff over there picking his nose. All right, our next public speaking tip is about notes. Now, if you can, try not to, can you hold that note card up higher? Thank you. Try not to use notes if you can, but if you do need to use notes, make it look like you're not just reading the notes. Always keep your eyes on the audience as much as possible. If you do need to use notes, note cards are a great tool. You can keep information on them, and you can also use them as a distraction if the need arises. All right, so this speech is going to be about how rhinos are basically fat unicorns. And, distraction! Note cards can also be used as a disguise, which kind of takes the pressure off of public speaking because no one knows who you are. Thank you for joining us for our conflict resolution seminar. We're going to be learning about how to deal with workplace conflict in the next 40 minutes. I have no idea who that guy speaking is, but he sure is good. Now, you're going to want to practice your speech before you actually give it. Me personally, I practice in front of a mirror for this reason. If this doesn't distract me, then nothing in the audience will. I mean, did you see that workout video last week? Did you see me doing curls? And if I'm not distracted looking at this, there's nothing in the audience that's going to distract me. Now, another great public speaking tip is to have points in your speech. And you want to subtly insert them so they're not super obvious to your audience, like this. So this speech is going to talk about the three types of triangles: the equilateral, the scalene, and the isosceles. Now, those points are probably so subtle you didn't even notice them. Let's slow down the video and take a look at where they're at. Next, you're going to want to make eye contact with your audience. So make sure your eyes are scanning across the room. Now, what I personally think is kind of fun is that whenever you make an accusatory or convicting point, look at the same person. It really kind of spices up your public speaking. When I was a young boy, I had a dog by the name of Sparky. And I loved Sparky. He was my best friend. But then one day, I was told he ran away. But I believe he did not run away. In fact, I believe somebody took him from my yard. Now, audience, I don't pretend to be able to know who would commit an act like this. But if I had to take a guess at the mind of someone so depraved, I think they would probably be in their 30s. They would probably enjoy wearing red shirts. They'd probably have a beard. And other things about them that I'm just taking a guess at here. Their name probably starts with an M, like Micah or Matthew or Mark. And then just remember, if your public speaking is going really bad, you always have the option of pulling a Batman. And that's why the Cat in the Hat takes inspiration from the Iliad. Now, my next point is what is my next point? Hey, everyone, what's that over there? Where did he go? He vanished. Why does this keep happening to me? Hey, thanks for joining us for another Skill Saturday. And I'm actually going to have one of my good friends do this final video clip. So let me just go get him real fast.
Hey, I'm Batman. I'm a good friend of Keith, and I just want to tell you, if you haven't, you should share and subscribe to this channel. Alright, well, next week we're going to be learning about which type of teas help the most with a sore throat. I'm Batman, and I'm awesome. I'll see you later.